go.
Meal breakdown for today. For meal 1, we got 6 egg whites, a whole wheat bagel, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. For meal 2, we got 6 ounces of chicken and a cup of rice. For meal 3, we got 6 ounces of chicken, a cup of rice, a whole wheat bagel with 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. For meal 4, we got 6 ounces of tilapia, a bunch of asparagus, and a cup of rice. And for meal 5, we got 6 ounces of chicken, asparagus, and a cup of rice. And as always, meal 6 will be left a mystery till the end. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Today, I'm going to go over why I no longer count my reps when working out. You know, some people like to do their 3 sets of 10, 4 sets of 10, 5 sets of 12, however they do it. I'm gonna share with you guys why I no longer focus on those numbers and what I like to focus on. But give me a second because I gotta go knock this fasted cardio out to keep this shred up. So be patient, I'm gonna be right back and we'll talk about that.
This is a Chuki Beat production.
And that is a wrap, my guys. Fasted cardio and abs complete. Now I'm about to get home and we can talk about what we need to talk about. Alright guys, let's talk. So, the reason why I choose not to count my reps anymore is because of this. Quality over quantity. Instead of chasing numbers, I like to chase that quality rep, what I like to call the perfect rep. I like to always focus on making my next rep better than my last rep. And I'll tell you why that's important. Here's an example. Let's say you go to the gym and you do a set of 10. And this will happen to you, especially if you're a beginner. Let's say you do a set of 10 of whatever workout. You might notice that you felt 3 of the reps extremely well. But on the other hand, you didn't really feel the other 7 reps that good at all. So only 3 of the reps were quality, the other 7 were shitty. So just based off that alone, you realize that it's not a number game. It's not a number game. You're chasing a feeling right now. You're chasing the feeling of those 3 reps. How did I feel that way on those 3 quality reps? You want to increase the frequency of that good feeling. So in my experience, what helps increase the frequency of those good reps are these 3 things. Let's say you're doing biceps let's say you're doing curls, for example. The first thing I'd want you to do is, on the negative of the movement, as you're coming down, I need you to focus on getting a good stretch in your bicep. Feel the stretch in your bicep. And go all the way down, get a full range of motion. The next step would be use and mind-muscle connection. Focus on your bicep to bring the weight back up. You don't want to be using your shoulders or let other muscles compensate. Focus on your bicep. That's the desired muscle you want to target, so use that. Third, I need you to resist the weight in between the positive and the negative. So resist the weight at all times. Those 3 things alone are going to increase the frequency of those quality reps. Then other things that you'll notice that will help are like, your hand placement or, the positioning of your elbows. Little things like that, little tweaks like that will make your reps more effective as well, that you guys are going to have to pay attention to when you're at the gym. So why just focus on a set of 10 reps when only 2 of them are going to be quality and 8 of them are going to be shitty? That's not what we're going to do. How do we say to get the good reps? You got to get those 3 rules in, right? So you're going to practice that every single time. You're not going to count your reps. You're just going to practice that good form, practice that technique, and try to get 10 out of 10 or 12 out of 12. You know, it doesn't even matter at that point. You're just going to be chasing a feeling. It's not even about numbers. You're chasing a feeling. The numbers are not significant. You're chasing a feeling, guys. So chase that feeling. So I guess what I'm trying to say is technique is going to trump everything. Let's use this analogy of a boxer, for example. Let's say you take a boxer and put him in the boxing gym and his coach is like, yo, I want you to hit 10 jabs. I want you to hit 10 jabs, right? And he just goes like, yo, like, he's gonna be fucking terrible, right? It's not just about hitting 10 reps. It's about hitting 10 perfect reps. He's gotta hit that crisp jab, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to throw a jab, so I'm not gonna embarrass myself, but he's gotta hit that crisp jab, you feel me? He's gotta make it right. He's gotta practice perfectly to expect a good result. He can't just go blindly and throw 10. It's the same thing with working out, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go through the motion. You can't just hit a set of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna do nothing. You gotta practice that technique I was talking about. You gotta do those 3 things, those, you know, contracting, stretching, resisting the weight. You gotta add that in the rep and make sure those things are included, because that's gonna be your perfect jab. And you gotta do that to expect results. So make sure you're doing that. You got to. Every time you go to the gym, and it's the harder way to lift, you guys. You're always gonna get a pump when you lift like this, because that's your perfect rep. When you get the stretch, the contraction, resist the weight, that's your perfect jab. So you're gonna be able to expect results when you do that. You've got some guys that have been in the gym for 10 years, but you know, they're still a novice at best if they're not practicing these things. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna be hitting that shitty jab. So make sure you practice that. And trust me, every single time, I know it's gonna be harder. When you lift like that, it's more difficult. You're not gonna be able to hit as many reps as you could with your shitty form. You're not gonna be able to lift as much weight as you could with your shitty form. But still, sacrifice all that. Sacrifice the numbers, sacrifice it all for the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Keep the technique. Trust me, you will not regret it. That's gonna make you get, you know, if you're gonna be at the gym for an hour and 30 minutes, let's make it effective, man. Let's make it the most effective hour and 30 minutes we could possibly have. So I'll continue this topic. I'm gonna continue this topic, man. We'll talk more about it, because I'm passionate about it. I gotta go to the gym right now. I'm gonna blast some chest. I'll see you guys over there. And then I'll see you guys back over here and we'll talk some more about it. Just got to the gym, guys, so we're gonna take this pre-workout right here. Bam. And then we're going to also fill our water bottles up with the BCAAs, the amino acids, to help us retain our muscle and recover fast and all that good stuff. So let's get it. Alright guys, before I go into the gym, I'm going to make this commitment to you guys. I'm going to keep my motherfucking jab strong. And how did I say to keep the jab strong? You got to make sure with every single rep, you got to get a full stretch on the negative, full stretch. On the positive, you got to use some mind-muscle connection to let the desired muscle take you through the movement. The desired muscle take you through the movement. Don't let other muscles compensate. Focus. Third, we're going to resist the weight all throughout the movement. Always, always, always resisting the weight. So, that's how we're going to perfect the jab. That's how we're going to practice. And that's it, man. Nothing left to say. Let's get it. And that right there is a wrap, folks. Chest day in the books. Now we gonna go home and eat this food, baby. And we can continue that talk if you'd like. I'll see you guys at the crib, man. Peace. Alright guys, so here's the long-awaited meal 6. We have 5.5 ounces of steak and a half cup of rice. Alright guys, I've been talking a whole bunch, so I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. Make sure you practice that jab so you can get the knockout, aka the gains. Yeah, I think it'll really help you guys. So, good night. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Truly grateful. Peace, stay blessed. I love you guys. Peace.